Welcome to Stoic Pulse, where Stoic wisdom ignites a life of purpose, discipline, and unshakable resolve. Guided by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we deliver daily rules and lessons to master your mind and seize your destiny. If you're ready to break free from inaction and forge a life of greatness, stay with us. This journey will grip you to the end. Each day you face your dreams, a new skill, a bold goal. Yet hesitation steals your momentum. Distractions pile up, turning plans into regrets. Stoicism, as Marcus Aurelius warned, reminds us, you could be good today, but instead you choose tomorrow. True strength isn't waiting for the perfect moment. It's acting now, despite doubt, crafting a life of purpose through disciplined choices. Imagine tackling a daunting task with clarity, your resolve inspiring others. That's the Stoic path. Today we unveil 8 Stoic keys to conquer inaction, from small wins to embracing discomfort. Rooted in reason and virtue, these practices transform hesitations into action, empowering you to shape your destiny. Don't miss a moment. Your purpose awaits. Like, share, and comment. Type, I forge my destiny. Subscribe and hit the bell for daily Stoic wisdom. Stay Stoic, and let's forge your greatness together. Key 1. Small wins build greatness. Your Stoic journey gains momentum, the resolve to forge your destiny now sparking action. Our first key, small wins build greatness, unlocks the power to conquer inaction. Marcus Aurelius taught, each day provides its own gifts. When hesitation grips you, a stalled project, a dream deferred, it's not a call for grand heroics, but for steady, deliberate steps. Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus knew greatness isn't born in a single leap. It's forged through daily victories, each small act, a brick in your destiny's foundation. This key transforms procrastination into progress, radiating a presence that inspires disciplined growth. Consider Emma, a teacher yearning to write a novel. Overwhelmed by the task, she froze, her manuscript untouched for months. The world might urge her to wait for inspiration or a perfect moment. A Stoic pauses reflecting, what's within my control? Emma embraced Aurelius's wisdom, committing to one paragraph a day, no matter how small. Some days, she wrote mere sentences. Others, pages flowed. Within a year, her novel was complete, published to local acclaim. Her consistent effort, free of excuses, earned her colleagues' respect. Her discipline a quiet testament to Stoic resolve. Emma's story shows that small wins, compounded, build monumental change. This first key is vital because inaction thrives on overwhelm. Big goals, a new career, a healthier body, loom large, tempting delay. You might think, I need a breakthrough, a surge of energy. Stoic wisdom counters this. Progress lies in what you do today, however modest. Epictetus would remind us that excellence is a habit, not a moment. When a fitness goal daunts you, don't aim for marathons. Start with a 5-minute walk. When a project stalls, don't seek perfection. Draft one sentence. These acts, small yet deliberate, rewire your mind, proving you're not a dreamer but a doer. Your presence, steady and purposeful, becomes a beacon, showing others the power of persistence. To live this key, adopt a daily practice. Choose one small task tied to a goal. 5 minutes of study, one email draft, a brief stretch. Complete it no matter how you feel, and journal the act. What did I do? How did it shift my momentum? For example, you might write, read one page, felt focused, eager for more. Conclude by affirming, my wins shape my path. Weekly, review your journal to spot patterns. Perhaps small tasks spark motivation or reveal procrastination triggers. Adjust your approach, maybe adding a second task or refining your focus. If you falter, don't dwell. Start anew, as Seneca might counsel, knowing each day offers a fresh gift. This practice isn't mere routine, it's transformation. Imagine facing a career pivot, say, learning to code. Others procrastinate, awaiting confidence. You commit to one tutorial daily, building skills step by step. Months later, you land a project. Your steady progress earning peers' admiration. As Marcus Aurelius might affirm, the fountain of greatness lies in daily effort. This key lays the groundwork for the Stoic keys to come, each amplifying your discipline. By embracing small wins, you shift from hesitation to action, crafting a destiny no delay can dim. Small wins build greatness, not by chance, but by choice. Each task, however minor, is a Stoic act of courage, a refusal to let inaction rule. This practice, rooted in reason, ensures your path forward is clear, your strength a light for others. Stay tuned for our next key, discipline over emotion. To master your impulses, drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to build your Stoic greatness. Key 2. Discipline over emotion. Your Stoic strength grows, small wins sparking progress along your path to destiny. Now, our second key, discipline over emotion, fortifies your resolve against inaction's pull. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." When fleeting feelings, boredom, doubt, or fleeting urges threaten to derail your goals, they're not external traps, but inner tests of mastery. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca knew emotions are like waves, powerful yet fleeting. By prioritizing discipline, you anchor your actions in reason, radiating a presence that commands respect amid life's storms. Consider Liam, a graphic designer whose productivity waned, lost to hours of mindless scrolling. Each notification ping triggered a rush, pulling him from work to social media. The world might urge him to indulge these impulses, seeking a quick relief from stress. A Stoic pauses, asking, "What's within my control?" Liam, guided by Epictetus's wisdom, set strict limits, silencing notifications, scheduling focused hours. His designs sharpened, deadlines met with calm precision, earning clients' trust. His disciplined choice, free of emotional sway, transformed distraction into purpose. His focus, a testament to Stoic strength. This second key is crucial because emotions fuel procrastination. A spark of boredom sends you to your phone. A pang of doubt halts a project. These feelings, while natural, are not your masters. Seneca would remind us, we suffer most when we let impulses rule. When fatigue tempts you to skip a workout, discipline pushes you to move. When fear stalls a bold decision, reason drives you forward. This isn't suppression, it's liberation, the Stoic art of acting despite mood. Your presence, unwavering and deliberate, becomes a magnet, inspiring others to rise above their own fleeting urges. To live this key, adopt a daily practice. Identify one distraction that sways you, social media, idle chatter, or comfort snacks, and eliminate it for the day. For example, turn off notifications for an hour, or skip a habitual scroll. Journal the experience. What triggered the urge? How did resisting it feel? You might write, "Skipped checking my phone during work. Felt clearer. Finished a task early." Conclude by affirming, "My discipline defines me." Weekly, review your entries to spot patterns. Perhaps notifications derail focus, or snacking masks stress. Adjust your approach, maybe extending distraction-free periods, or replacing urges with a brief walk. If you slip, recommit, as Marcus Aurelius might counsel. Knowing each choice strengthens your core. This practice reshapes not just actions, but your character. Imagine a high-pressure week. Deadlines loom, tensions rise. Others falter, swayed by stress or distraction. You, disciplined, silence your phone, focus on one task at a time, and deliver with calm clarity. Colleagues notice your steadiness, seeking your insight, drawn to your reasoned resolve. As Seneca might affirm, freedom lies in mastering what's within. This key builds on small wins momentum, grounding your progress in self-control, preparing you for the trials ahead. Discipline over emotion isn't about denying feelings. It's about choosing reason over chaos. Each resisted urge, each deliberate act, forges a resilience that inaction cannot breach. This Stoic practice, rooted in virtue, ensures your path remains steady, your strength a guide for others. Stay tuned for our next key. Seize the morning to claim your day. Drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to master your Stoic discipline. Key 3. Seize the morning. Your Stoic strength deepens. Small wins forging progress. Discipline mastering emotion. Now our third key, seize the morning, claims the day's first moments to conquer inaction. Marcus Aurelius taught, at dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. When the allure of comfort, extra sleep, lingering doubts tempts you to delay, it's not a trivial choice, but a battle for your destiny. Stoics like Epictetus and Seneca knew the morning is where discipline takes root, setting the tone for every action that follows. By rising with purpose, you radiate a presence that commands the day's challenges. Consider Nora, a nurse with ambitions to start a wellness blog. Each morning she lingered in bed, scrolling through news feeds, her energy sapped before the day began. The world might urge her to indulge, blaming fatigue or routine. A Stoic pauses, asking, what's within my control? Nora, inspired by Aurelius's call to duty, set her alarm for 6 a.m., rising instantly to journal one blog idea. That small act sparked focus. Within months, her blog gained readers, her morning resolve earning colleagues' admiration. Nora's discipline, rooted in Stoic purpose, transformed her mornings into a launchpad for greatness. This third key is pivotal, because mornings are the crucible of your will. The moment your eyes open, you face a choice: surrender to comfort or claim your day. A single delay, hitting snooze, scrolling aimlessly, sets a precedent for inaction. Epictetus would remind us, our duty is to act, not to be swayed by ease. When you rise late, rushed and unfocused, the day slips from your grasp. But by seizing the morning, you align with reason, building momentum that carries through every task. Your presence, calm and deliberate, becomes a beacon, showing others the power of starting strong. To live this key, adopt a daily practice. Rise the moment your alarm sounds. No hesitation. Perform one small act to anchor your morning. Stretch for a minute, sip water mindfully, or read a Stoic passage. Journal the experience. What did I do? How did it shape my day? For example, you might write, rose at 6:30, stretched, felt alert, tackled work early. Conclude by affirming, my morning is mine. Weekly, review your entries to spot patterns. Perhaps early rising boosts focus, or delays breed stress. Adjust your routine, maybe setting a consistent wake-up time, or adding a brief meditation. If you falter, recommit, as Seneca might counsel, knowing each dawn offers a fresh start. This practice transforms not just your mornings, but your destiny. Imagine a demanding day, meetings, errands, unexpected hurdles. Others stumble, drained by chaotic starts. You, having seized your morning, approach each task with clarity, your early discipline fueling resilience. Friends notice your energy, seeking your secret, drawn to your stoic resolve. As Marcus Aurelius might affirm, your duty as a human begins with rising. This key builds on small wins, consistency, and discipline's mastery, anchoring your progress in daily renewal. Seizing the morning isn't about perfection. It's about purpose. Each rise, each deliberate act, is a stoic victory, a refusal to let comfort rule. This practice, rooted in duty, ensures your day begins with strength, your presence a guide for others. Stay tuned for our next key. Habits shape destiny. To forge your future, drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to claim your stoic mornings. Key 4. Habits shape destiny. Your stoic strength surges, small wins fueling progress, discipline mastering emotion, mornings claimed with purpose. Now our fourth key, habits shape destiny, builds a life of excellence through consistent action. Epictetus taught, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. When inaction lingers, goals unmet, routines faltering, it's not a lack of will, but a call to forge enduring habits. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca knew our daily choices, repeated over time, carve the path to our destiny. By cultivating deliberate habits, you transform procrastination into progress, radiating a presence that embodies stoic virtue. Consider Sam, an accountant drifting through aimless evenings. His dream of a fulfilling career stalled. He spent hours on trivial distractions, gaming, endless chats, his potential buried under fleeting pleasures. The world might urge him to chase quick fixes or wait for clarity. A Stoic pauses, asking, "What's within my control?" Sam, guided by Epictetus's wisdom, committed to reading one chapter nightly on finance and leadership. That small habit grew, sparking insights that led to a promotion. His consistent effort, free of excuses, earned peers' respect. His disciplined routine, a quiet testament to stoic purpose. Sam's story reveals that habits, built with intention, shape not just days but destinies. This fourth key is essential because habits are the architecture of your life. Each repeated action, scrolling mindlessly, skipping tasks, reinforces a pattern, for better or worse. A single choice to delay seems minor, but over months, it becomes your character. Seneca would remind us, we mold ourselves through repetition. When you neglect a skill, you train for mediocrity. When you practice daily, you build excellence. This isn't about grand gestures. It's about aligning small acts with your goals. Your presence, steady and intentional, becomes a cornerstone, inspiring others to craft lives of purpose through consistent effort. To live this key, adopt a weekly practice. Choose one habit tied to a goal, 10 minutes of study, a brief walk, or a single task, and commit to it daily for 7 days. Track it in a journal. What did I do? How did it feel? For example, you might write, read 10 minutes, felt focused, ideas sparked. Conclude by affirming, my habits forge my future. At week's end, review your entries to identify patterns. Perhaps consistency boosts confidence, or distractions derail progress. Adjust your approach, maybe refining the habit's timing, or adding a second one. If you miss a day, restart, as Marcus Aurelius might counsel, knowing each choice rebuilds your path. This practice reshapes not just routines, but your essence. Imagine a goal to improve health. Others falter, swayed by sporadic efforts. You build a habit of daily stretching, growing stronger week by week. Colleagues notice your vitality, drawn to your disciplined calm, seeking your approach. As Seneca might affirm, what you do repeatedly defines you. This key builds on small wins momentum, discipline's mastery, and morning's resolve, anchoring your destiny in intentional habits. Habits shape destiny not by chance, but by design. Each repeated act, however small, is a Stoic commitment to excellence, a refusal to let inaction prevail. This practice, rooted in reason, ensures your life aligns with virtue, your strength a beacon for others. Stay tuned for our next key. Act without delay, to shatter hesitation. Drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to forge your Stoic destiny. Key 5. Act without delay. Your Stoic strength rises, small wins building momentum, discipline taming emotion, mornings claimed, habits forging your path. Now our 5th key, act without delay, shatters the chains of procrastination. Seneca taught, while we are postponing, life speeds by. When hesitation strikes, a task avoided, a goal deferred, it's not a lack of time, but a failure to seize the moment. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus knew waiting for the perfect time is a trap. Life demands action now. By moving decisively, you transform inaction into progress, radiating a presence that inspires boldness in others. Consider Ava, a marketing assistant dreaming of a career in sustainable business. For years, she delayed applying for a specialized course, waiting for confidence or a clearer plan. Excuses piled up, too busy, not ready, fear of failure. The world might urge her to wait for certainty. A Stoic pauses, asking, "What's within my control?" Ava, heeding Seneca's call, used the 5-4-3-2-1 countdown to submit her application. That single act led to enrollment, then a dream role in a green startup. Her decisive action, free of hesitation, earned her team's respect, her courage a quiet testament to Stoic resolve. Ava's story shows that acting now, however daunting, forges the path to destiny. This 5th key is critical because procrastination thrives on delay. The myth of tomorrow, when you'll feel ready, when obstacles vanish, steals your potential. A single postponed task seems trivial, but over time, it builds a life of regret. Marcus Aurelius would remind us, today is all you have. When you avoid a difficult call, you train hesitation. When you act despite doubt, you build strength. This isn't recklessness, it's Stoic courage, choosing action over excuses. Your presence, bold and purposeful, becomes a spark, urging others to break their own cycles of delay. To live this key, adopt a daily practice. Identify one task you've delayed, a message, a workout, a small step toward a goal. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 countdown. Count backward, then act. No pause for doubt. Journal the outcome. What did I do? How did it feel? For example, you might write, counted down, sent overdue email, felt relieved, gained clarity. Conclude by affirming, I act now. Weekly, review your entries to spot patterns. Perhaps delays stem from fear, or action boosts confidence. Adjust your approach, maybe targeting bigger tasks or refining your countdown trigger. If you hesitate, restart, as Epictetus might counsel, knowing each moment offers a chance to reclaim your will. This practice reshapes not just tasks, but your character. Imagine a looming deadline, a report, a personal project. Others procrastinate, paralyzed by perfectionism. You count down, dive in, and complete it with steady focus. Colleagues notice your decisiveness, drawn to your calm resolve, seeking your approach. As Seneca might affirm, life moves while you wait. Only action halts its flight. This key builds on small wins consistency, discipline's mastery, morning's resolve, and habits endurance, driving your destiny with unwavering courage. Acting without delay isn't about ignoring fear. It's about refusing to let it rule. Each countdown, each immediate step is a stoic act of defiance, a rejection of inaction's grip. This practice, rooted in reason, ensures your path stays bold, your strength a guide for others. Stay tuned for our next key: sacrifice for greatness to elevate your purpose. Drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to wield your stoic courage. Key 6. Sacrifice for greatness. Your stoic strength blazes. Small wins fueling momentum, discipline mastering emotion, mornings claimed, habits forged, action shattering delay. Now our 6th key, sacrifice for greatness, elevates your journey by embracing the cost of a purposeful life. Seneca taught, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." When comfort tempts you to cling to ease, late nights, idle distractions, familiar routines, it's not a harmless pause, but a barrier to your destiny. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus knew greatness demands letting go of what holds you back. By sacrificing comfort, you forge a resilience that inaction cannot touch, radiating a presence that inspires awe. Consider Eli, a software developer yearning to compete in a triathlon. He loved late-night gaming and weekend lounging, habits that dulled his energy. The world might urge him to indulge, prioritizing relaxation over effort. A Stoic pauses, asking, "What's within my control?" Eli, guided by Seneca's wisdom, sacrificed gaming marathons for early training sessions. Grueling swims and runs tested him, but within a year, he crossed the triathlon finish line, his discipline earning teammates' admiration. Eli's choice to let go of ease for effort transformed his body and spirit. His sacrifice is a testament to Stoic resolve. His story shows that greatness requires trading fleeting pleasures for lasting purpose. This 6th key is vital because inaction thrives on comfort's allure. Clinging to easy habits, scrolling, overeating, procrastination, keeps you tethered to mediocrity. A single indulgence seems small, but over time, it chains you to a lesser self. Marcus Aurelius would remind us, true strength lies in choosing hardship over ease. When you skip a workout for leisure, you weaken resolve. When you trade distraction for effort, you build virtue. This isn't loss, it's liberation. The Stoic art of prioritizing what aligns with your highest aims. Your presence, tempered by sacrifice, becomes a flame, urging others to pursue their own greatness. To live this key, adopt a weekly practice. Identify one comfort that stalls your goals, social media binges, late lie-ins, or junk food, and eliminate it for 7 days. Replace it with a purposeful act. Swap scrolling for study, lounging for exercise. Journal the experience. What did I sacrifice? How did it shift my focus? For example, you might write, "Skipped late shows, trained instead. Felt stronger, clearer." Conclude by affirming, "My sacrifice builds strength." At week's end, review your entries to spot patterns. Perhaps cutting distractions boosts energy, or indulgence fuels regret. Adjust your approach, maybe extending the sacrifice or targeting another comfort. If you waver, recommit, as Epictetus might counsel. Knowing each choice refines your purpose. This practice reshapes not just habits, but your destiny. Imagine pursuing a bold goal, a new venture, a healthier life. Others falter, clinging to familiar ease. You sacrifice late nights for preparation, delivering results with unwavering focus. Colleagues notice your resolve, drawn to your disciplined clarity, seeking your insight. As Seneca might affirm, adversity forges the soul. Ease dulls it. This key builds on small wins consistency, discipline's mastery, morning's resolve, habits' endurance, and action's courage, elevating your path with purposeful sacrifice. Sacrifice for greatness isn't about deprivation. It's about choosing what matters most. Each comfort surrendered, each effort embraced, is a Stoic act of commitment, a refusal to let inaction prevail. This practice, rooted in virtue, ensures your life aligns with your highest calling, your strength a beacon for others. Stay tuned for our next key. Embrace discomfort to forge resilience. Drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to pursue your Stoic greatness. Key 7. Embrace discomfort. Your Stoic strength soars. Small wins building momentum. Discipline taming emotion. Mornings claimed. Habits forged. Action shattering delay. Sacrifices fueling greatness. Now our 7th key. Embrace discomfort. Tempers your resolve into unbreakable resilience. Epictetus taught, circumstances don't make the man. They only reveal him to himself. When discomfort, fear, effort, or uncertainty looms, it's not a barrier but a forge for your character. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca knew growth demands leaning into hardship, not fleeing it. By embracing discomfort, you conquer inaction's grip, radiating a presence that inspires courage in others. Consider Maya, a shy analyst longing to lead presentations, but paralyzed by public speaking fears. Each meeting, she shrank, avoiding the spotlight, her potential dimmed by dread. The world might urge her to stay safe, dodging scrutiny. A Stoic pauses, asking, "What's within my control?" Maya, guided by Epictetus' wisdom, joined a speaking club, facing her fear head-on. Initial stumbles gave way to confidence. Within a year, she led a company-wide pitch, earning her team's respect. Her choice to embrace discomfort, rooted in Stoic courage, transformed anxiety into strength, her resilience a testament to disciplined growth. Maya's story shows that discomfort, when faced, forges a destiny no fear can halt. This 7th key is crucial because comfort breeds stagnation. Seeking ease, avoiding hard tasks, shunning risk, keeps you tethered to a lesser self. A single retreat from challenge seems minor, but over time, it dulls your spirit. Seneca would remind us, adversity sharpens while ease erodes. When you dodge a tough conversation, you weaken resolve. When you lean into difficulty, you build fortitude. This isn't masochism. It's Stoic alchemy, turning trials into triumphs. Your presence, forged in hardship, becomes a beacon, urging others to face their own fears with boldness. To live this key, adopt a daily practice. Identify one discomfort tied to your goals, a cold call, a strenuous workout, a candid talk, and face it deliberately. Commit to one act of courage, no matter how small, and journal the experience. What did I face? How did it shape me? For example, you might write, "Spoke up in a meeting, felt nervous but empowered." Conclude by affirming, "Discomfort is my forge." Weekly review your entries to spot patterns. Perhaps facing fears boosts confidence, or avoidance fuels doubt. Adjust your approach, maybe tackling bigger challenges or pairing acts with reflection. If you falter, recommit, as Marcus Aurelius might counsel. Knowing each trial reveals your strength. This practice reshapes not just actions, but your core. Imagine a daunting goal, leading a project, rebuilding health. Others shy away, cowed by effort. You embrace the grind, tackling one hard step daily, your resilience growing with each challenge. Colleagues notice your grit, drawn to your steady courage, seeking your guidance. As Epictetus might affirm, circumstances reveal who you are. Discomfort defines you. This key builds on small wins consistency, disciplines mastery, mornings resolve, habits endurance, actions courage, and sacrifices purpose, forging a resilience that inaction cannot breach. Embracing discomfort isn't about seeking pain. It's about choosing growth over ease. Each challenge faced, each fear confronted, is a Stoic act of defiance, a refusal to let comfort rule. This practice, rooted in virtue, ensures your path is forged in strength, your presence a light for others. Stay tuned for our final key. Own your destiny to claim your purpose. Drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to forge your Stoic resilience. Key 8. Own your destiny. Your Stoic strength burns bright. Small wins fueling progress, discipline mastering emotion, mornings claimed, habits forged, action shattering delay, sacrifices made, discomfort forging resilience. Now, our 8th key, own your destiny, anchors your journey in absolute responsibility. Marcus Aurelius taught, the fault is not in the stars, but in ourselves. When setbacks tempt you to blame circumstances, others, or luck, it's not fate's decree but a call to claim your power. Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus knew every choice, every outcome rests in your hands. By owning your destiny, you banish inaction, radiating a presence that commands your life's course. Consider Owen, a retail manager trapped in a stagnant job, his dreams of entrepreneurship fading. He blamed long hours, a tough market, even his upbringing, for his lack of progress. The world might urge him to accept his lot, pointing to external barriers. A Stoic pauses, asking, "What's within my control?" Owen, inspired by Aurelius's wisdom, stopped excusing his inaction and enrolled in an online business course. Nightly study led to a small startup, then a thriving venture, his accountability earning partners' trust. His choice to own his path, rooted in Stoic agency, transformed blame into triumph. His resolve a testament to disciplined purpose. Owen's story shows that destiny bends to those who claim it. This 8th key is the cornerstone because inaction festers in blame. Pointing fingers at time, resources, or others robs you of agency. A single excuse seems harmless, but over years, it builds a life of regret. Epictetus would remind us, we control our actions, not our circumstances. When you blame a missed goal on a busy schedule, you surrender power. When you take responsibility, you reclaim it. This isn't self-punishment, it's Stoic liberation, recognizing you are the architect of your life. Your presence, resolute and accountable, becomes a lodestar, inspiring others to own their paths with unwavering clarity. To live this key, adopt a daily practice. Identify one outcome you've blamed on external factors, a stalled project, a strained relationship, a neglected skill, and list one action within your control to address it. Take that step, no matter how small, and journal the experience. What did I own? How did it shift my perspective? For example, you might write, blamed workload for no exercise, walked 10 minutes, felt empowered. Conclude by affirming, "I am my destiny." Weekly, review your entries to spot patterns. Perhaps blame masks fear, or action breeds confidence. Adjust your approach, maybe targeting larger outcomes or reflecting deeper on barriers. If you slip, recommit, as Seneca might counsel. Knowing each choice reclaims your power. This practice reshapes not just outcomes, but your essence. Imagine facing a career rut. Others complain, stuck in cycles of blame. You own your path, upskilling daily, landing a role that aligns with your vision. Colleagues notice your drive, drawn to your accountable resolve, seeking your counsel. As Marcus Aurelius might affirm, your fault lies within, but so does your strength. This key builds on small wins consistency, disciplines mastery, mornings resolve, habits endurance, actions courage, sacrifices purpose, and discomforts resilience, crowning your journey with unyielding agency. Owning your destiny isn't about ignoring hardship. It's about refusing to let it define you. Each action taken, each excuse rejected, is a Stoic act of sovereignty, a defiance of inaction's pull. This practice, rooted in reason, ensures your life reflects your highest will, your strength a guide for others. Stay tuned for our conclusion to unite these keys into your Stoic path. Drop "I forge my destiny" in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse to claim your Stoic destiny. Thank you for joining Stoic Pulse, where we've unlocked 8 Stoic keys: small wins, discipline, morning resolve, habits, action, sacrifice, discomfort, and responsibility, to conquer inaction and forge a life of purpose. Guided by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, these principles transform hesitation into deliberate steps toward greatness. Seneca taught, "Begin at once to live, and count each day as a separate life." By embracing daily wins, building habits, facing discomfort, and taking responsibility, you've crafted a Stoic path that radiates disciplined strength, inspiring others with your unwavering commitment to virtue. Picture tackling a daunting goal, a new skill, a career shift, with clarity and resolve, your actions shaping a destiny aligned with your highest self. This Stoic strength grows through practice. Act now. Choose one key today. Start with a small win. Establish a morning ritual, or embrace a moment of discomfort. Each choice fortifies your purpose. Join our daily Stoic Pulse tribe. Subscribe for fresh wisdom, like this video, to affirm your path, share it to uplift others, and comment. Type "I forge my destiny" with your chosen key. Your journey to a virtuous life continues. Stay Stoic, pulse with purpose, and we'll see you next video.